Welcome back, Budget Besties. This is Danielle, and we are here with another week budget. We're wrapping up April here, so this is a different style of budget sheet than what I normally work on. And if you're around long enough, you will notice that I play with numbers pretty consistently throughout the week. So I have like my projected amount, my actual spent, how much we actually brought in, how much versus how much we actually spent. So what I'm doing here is just kind of going against what I actually spent versus what I projected. And we made some changes this week because I wanted to make a big payment towards our debt in April. I feel like we've kind of just been trudging, and one of our cards is getting really high interest, and so I'm kind of changing things around with what we're going to pay off towards. We took one of our credit cards down quite a bit, so I'm going to stop being so aggressive on that and working on another one. And the hopefully plan is that we will have it paid off, all of our credit card, in about 12 months is our goal, a year. So that's about $35,000 worth of debt in a year from when we started. So we will see how that all pans out. But so as you can see, I'm just going through my spreadsheet and I'm updating. So we have like I think I called it a send amount. So at the end of what has to stay in our checking account to cover the bills that are going out this week, I wrote $927. That's going to be our send amount. That's how much we're going to send towards the credit card. I was going to take groceries and gas and spend those back onto our credit card, but I didn't. So, and I also included the amount of interest that we are going to what's going to be accrued. So we paid $875 towards our actual debt itself, minus the interest payment. So each of these balloons is $99, so I got to color in 8 of them. I didn't get to quite color in 9, but I colored in 8. And this is from Hey K Budgets. It's just a really nice little tracker. I thought it was cute. I like having trackers to help me stay focused with what our intention is, so you will see me use them a lot in savings and in debt. So again, this is just us trying to be really aggressive on paying off that almost $10,000 in credit card debt. Now, all of our other credit card payments for the month, I'm still going to calculate those. I'm going to see how much we put towards debt altogether in the month of April, on just 2 incomes. Really, one. I work 1 day a week. My husband works 5 to 6 days a week. So in the month of April, we were able to put $1,925 towards debt. That's insane that's where we are. It's really sad because I would much rather have that be in our checking account and not going to pay off our past choices. But, it's okay. It's where we're at. This is our 6 months saving review. So every month I unstuff our cash envelopes that we've saved for the month and see how much we've saved in that month. So our Cash Dash 1, I have a tracker that we're working on. We saved $65. Cash Dash 2 is another tracker we're working on that was $180. That will go towards debt once we reach $500. The next one is our dollar challenge. And so these are just little challenges that I do throughout the month. I unstuff only the dollar challenge and then whatever monthly challenge I'm doing for that month. So this month will be like the rainy day challenge where I roll a dice and put money away. Those amounts will get put towards a sinking fund envelope in our other binder at the end of the month. It's just a fun way to stack some cash away during the month and then put it towards a bigger goal. So our Christmas envelope, we keep going until it is fully funded. Our 52-week savings is just little tiny amounts that we save throughout the month, throughout the month that we don't stop. That will be for a whole year. And then we have our $500 challenge. Once we reach that, we will decide where that needs to go. And our Christmas is obviously for Christmas. So that is where we are. So here's my rainy day. I pulled out the actual card because we're going to put that away. I'll bring out another savings challenge for May. I think I'm going to do a scratch off challenge that I'm going to make. I thought it would be a fun, kind of different thing. So in the month of April, we saved $422 towards our overall savings for our goals. Of that money, I took what we saved from the rainy day and the dollar challenge, and we will apply that to our sinking funds, and the other ones will just keep accruing as time goes on. But I mean, how awesome is that? We saved $422 and we put $1,900 towards debt. That is insane that's where we are. The little things add up. So these are my trackers that I use. You'll see me do them throughout the month. And I'm just motivated by coloring because I guess I'm just a child, but I don't know. If you're motivated by trackers, leave a comment. Tell me where you get them from. After I updated our savings amounts, I went through and updated my sinking fund tracker because I hadn't done that from when we cash stuffed our envelope, and I wanted to make sure that the month was all wrapped up at I know it's not the end of April, but for us we closed out the month. So I just went through and updated how much I had put away from our cash stuffing envelope or cash stuffing video. If you want to watch that, you can find it on my channel. And I mean, I feel like overall we had a really good month. I think we were able to put away quite a few. Not only did we save $422, we paid off $1,900 plus in debt. We also stacked our envelopes. Every week we were able to put money away for our envelopes. So every little bit counts. Being intentional with our spending matters. I have noticed in the last 3 weeks that I have some spending habits that I need to work on. I'm not going to allow myself to shop early in the morning or late at night. If I see something that I want, I just go look at it and then I'm like, oh yeah, I could buy that. And then I buy it and then I'm like, oh man, did I have the money for that? Nope, I didn't. It was on a credit card, and so then I'm pulling my cash out of my envelopes to pay that back off. So that is a habit that I'm going to be really intentional on, making sure that I am aware of those times a day where I'm tired or the dopamine that I need in the morning, that I'm just impulse buying essentially. I think in our society it's super easy to do because everything's just so at our fingertips. So making sure that we're being aware of what our weakness is going to be super important for us to get towards our goal. Because unfortunately, I spent $250 that wasn't accounted for, and some of that came out of my own personal money, but some of it didn't. And so I feel like I don't want to set us back because I am letting those bad habits control what we're doing, which is why we've gotten to where we are, in our journey anyways. That's why we have the debt we have to pay off. So just being aware of triggers and weaknesses that we have, I think it's important to do that. Being reflective on where our spending is actually going versus what we say our spending is going, I think is also important. In May, we're going to challenge ourselves to 2 weeks of no spending. And one of those weeks would be what we normally would do for grocery week. Well, we have plenty of stockpiled food that I don't think that we need to absolutely go to the grocery store. We'll just eat through what we have in the freezer. It's going to take some creative juices, but I think we can do it. So stick along for that. That no spend challenge is going to be probably a challenge, which is good. We need to challenge ourselves. So, of that $53 of the rainy day and the dollar challenge, I talked with my husband about what to do with it. So we decided to put some in fun to take the kids to the movies, towards my electronic fund for my new iPad, and just a few other categories. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what we're doing. Follow along.